She waits at the agreed pickup point, her stomach roiling in anticipation of the evening that lies ahead. The latest installment in the best-selling Tower series is widely tipped to take the coveted Smoking Gun Award for the Crime Fiction Book of the Year. Tonight will be the culmination of years of hard work. The ultimate payoff when she will finally receive the accolade she deserves. The books have won so many awards over the years, and yet none of them have really meant anything to her until now. This is the biggie, the one that every author wants to win, and the prize she has been waiting for. When she hears those long-anticipated words from the celebrity presenter, and the Smoking Gun Awards Crime Fiction Book of the Year is Deathly Betrayal by Philippa Roberts, she will gather her courage to rush up to the stage and speak to the publishing world, and more importantly, via live stream, to the millions of readers who have universally adored and loyally supported the books. For now, though, she scans the quiet street, waiting for her lift to the venue, self-consciously patting her fresh blow-dry and batting the false eyelashes the makeup artist carefully applied just a couple of hours before. She's splashed out on a glitzy cocktail dress and expensive designer heels, so she will look as perfect as possible when her big moment arrives on stage and the press cameras start flashing. She can do it. She has promised herself that tonight she will finally own her success. A culmination of everything she has worked for. At last, movement catches her eye, and a sleek, black limousine cruises smoothly down the empty street. It slows and stops in front of her, the pristine bodywork and polished alloy wheels glinting in the early evening light. She opens the passenger door and peers inside. Her face drops. Oh, it's you.
Surprise. I offered to do the honours. I'm glad you're pleased,
the familiar voice says dryly, as she climbs in and gets comfy on the soft, cream leather upholstery.
I thought we could chat on the way to the event.
She doesn't reply. The last thing she wants before this evening is to justify her decision all over again. Once she's secured her seatbelt, the car starts to move again.
Open the glove compartment,
the driver says.
There's a surprise in there for you.
She leans forward and pops it open to find a mini bottle of pink champagne and a glass.
It's a special night. Go ahead and pour yourself a drink.
She doesn't really feel like drinking while travelling, but she does feel more nervous than expected at the thought of speaking on stage later. She could do with a booster. The foil has already been removed on the perfectly chilled bottle, and, as it is a very special evening, she throws caution to the wind. She unscrews the plastic cork and pours out the fizz. It is a nice thought, but it doesn't change anything. If you think you're going to convince me to carry on writing, then you can just think again. She takes a sip, and the bubbles dance across her tongue. I've written the last title in the Tower series, and nothing you can say will change my mind. I'm sorry, but the party's over. There's a tense silence, filled with desperation and denial.
But what are the readers going to say? This is no way to repay their loyalty over the years.
The limousine swerves slightly, and a tiny amount of liquid spills into her lap. She grabs a tissue from her handbag. I'm sorry, but it's been 10 long years, and now it's time for me to move on. She gives her firm reply as she dabs her dress. She has every right not to write another word, and that is what she's decided to do.